Weed ruined my dreams. I don't want to let this happen to you, so that's why I share my story. In this particular video, I will tell you how weed ruined my dreams and how I was able to eventually still go after my dreams. Because as a kid, I used to be a super enthusiastic and happy child, playing a lot of sports, making music, dancing and singing around the house. And the moment I started smoking weed, this started to slowly fade away, up until the point that I was smoking weed every single day. I didn't play any sports anymore, I didn't make any music anymore. I became very insecure because I didn't really have anything going for me. I was only smoking weed, and therefore I became in kind of like a downward spiral, right? You feel like shit because you don't have anything going for you, then you start smoking weed, and after you get sober, you feel like shit because you're only smoking weed and doing fuck all with your life. Especially your youth should be a crazy time where you find out new things and try new things and experience a lot of crazy stuff. Well, that I did, but not really in a good way, because I was only a junkie smoking weed and using drugs and alcohol on the weekends, and I didn't really have anything going for me. And that was also the reason that I became eventually like insecure, like what the fuck am I doing? I didn't have the balls to step out to the beautiful girls. I have lots of opportunities which I wasted because I simply wanted to sit at home and smoke weed. For example, my study, I threw it away. I had multiple jobs with very high potential in sales. I worked in sales, but I never really put in the effort to really improve myself, to really get good in sales and really take all the trainings to heart and really study on myself to become better. I just showed up, made the money, and only once I made some good money, I took some time off to spend my money. And yeah, I wasn't really going after the things I really wanted, even though I always had big dreams. Even during this period, I always was dreaming like I'm gonna be this successful person, and I wanted to get in shape. I have been in multiple fucking gyms through my child, or at least through these close to 10 years that I've been smoking weed daily. I think I've been in 5 different or maybe 6 different gyms, working out for a month or so, 2 months, and then just letting go of it and not really taking it serious. Only once I quit smoking weed, I actually started pursuing my dreams seriously. For example, I've now been sober for over 2 years. Well, the first year I was really struggling with getting sober and kind of getting my life in order and getting my new job and everything. But for the last over a year now, I would say last year and a half, I've been working out every single day like a complete fucking maniac, very dedicated to my goal to get in shape. I would say I am in proper shape already, but obviously I want to get big. I had goals to run a marathon. Well, I've ran 2 marathons now. I want to run another one before I switch to the ultra marathons. Also, I have the goal to fight in the ring. This still has to happen, but I am planning on doing this in 2025, next year. So I will show this as well. I will take you along for sure. But only after I quit smoking weed, I was able to finally go seriously after my goals to get in shape physically. And I have still a lot of different other things I have to improve on. So I'm still in the first stage of just getting my physical body in good shape, my cardio, my conditioning, my body, my fighting in the gym, running. And only once I have this in place, I will switch over to getting myself mentally in check, which I've already started by putting in place certain daily habits like meditation, gratitude, prayer, and reading, to really get my mental state on a proper level. And only then I will be able to actually go after the big things, making big money and completely taking over the world. Like I say in my Insta bio, I have big dreams. I want to take everything. I want to see all the world. I want to meet all the girls. I have big dreams, and I will all show them to you, because they will come out and you will follow me along the way. But the reason I do this is to show you that anything can change. I've been a complete junkie for close to 10 years, very insecure, very skinny, pale face, full of pimples, and I was able to change my life around, at least get sober. That was the biggest challenge I've overcome, and from now on it's just building. Now I'm really building and really taking things seriously, and the only thing that changed was to quit smoking weed. That's how I actually got sober and how I actually got serious with the things I wanted, because before I was just literally drifting through life like a fucking zombie, just going with the flow. Oh, we're going on this vacation, alright, I'll join. Oh, party next week, cool. Oh, I was in work, I worked in sales, door knocking, then some colleagues, friends of mine were going to this other job, to this other firm. Oh cool, we're going there, I go with you to another job. It's like I was just really drifting through life. And it's only now that I make very firm choices. For example, I decided to move back in with my parents for half a year to stack some money to be able to move outside of Europe, to go to Colombia, Medellin, where I live right now, to pursue my big dreams. And I've also said to myself, I'm only coming back once I've done everything I wanted. Right now I'm just locking in here, no distractions, only good people around me, and just really focusing on the things I always wanted, and documenting the journey to inspire others to do the same thing, to actually go after the things you want to. Quit smoking weed. Don't waste 10 years of your life. Let this video be the switch for you to just let fucking go of the weed smoking and drinking alcohol and wasting your time and your life, and start taking things seriously. Start turning pro, like Stephen Pressfield said in the book, Turning Pro. I just read it this week. I would highly recommend you to do so as well. He says most people never really take anything seriously, and only once we start taking things serious, once we turn pro, we can actually achieve big things. And that's what I'm doing right now, and I will take you through the journey. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you in tomorrow's next video. Cheers.